So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Well, a system promoted by the rise of total football, Peter.
And he shoots! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. No, that's been intercepted. Knocks it into space. And the finish! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Santos are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And here's Neymar. Fernand, real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That pass isn't the best. Danger averted for now.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
In towards the back stick. Rijkaard. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Santos trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And this is Raul. And he's managed to get free. Messi. Haaland. Arsenal are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Luis Suarez. Hoisted in, and the keeper beats it away. Haaland. Now he's got space here. That is a brilliant interception. Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And here's Neymar. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. That's a decent clearance. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
Substitution.
Here we go again then.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And that is a little undercooked. This is Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Raul. And that's a good-looking ball. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Great chance! Decent enough try.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good...
Haaland! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Fired deep to... Oh, smashing header! He's scored! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Santos. Number 9, Suarez.
Santos
Number
choosing
7,
to make the first change.
Batistuta. Number
This is threatening to
17,
become a really good
Raul.
game.
Number
Well, what
6,
a difference a goal makes.
Bellingham.
Now all of a sudden it seems
Number
the belief is
22,
back.
Vitinha. Coming on the field, number
Oh,
18.
good read.
He read that
Erling
really well and
Haaland.
stopped it.
Number 14.
Well, he got rid because he
Number
was
10,
under pressure.
Neymar. Number 4, Kukçu. Number 27, Serginho.
Marquinhos is very much of the non-shell pass school of defending. And the shots! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Tries a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench. Shoots! And that would have won it.
Haaland has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
It's their second corner of the game. Delivered across. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That has not gone well. He has found the way through. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And it's Chouameni. That has been slung wide. And they've got a throw. And that is expertly dealt with. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. That is good alertness.
There will be 5
And
minutes
that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. 5 minutes to add. And here's Raul. And this is Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, and that's that. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. It is our understanding that they've gone with a 4-5-1.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Neymar reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
Can he get it through? Cafu picks it up now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, they could be caught out here. Takes a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. Now it's Haaland. Szoboszlai. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Cafu. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And this is Neymar. Neymar! And he's done it! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And they can counter here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? And he's well positioned here. Oh, this looks sharp. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Haaland. Tchouameni. And here's Haaland. Goes for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
There's the whistle for half-time.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field, number 8, Neymar.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 20, Romario.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
It's a mighty effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Header! And that's caused a worry or two. Arsenal have their second corner now. Cleared without hesitation. And here's Haaland! Oh, taken with style! And the second half is off to a flyer! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cafu. Oh, that is a nice touch. Guardiola clears it away. Crossed in once more.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Ah, he's given it away. Mendy, and back to the goalkeeper. Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Adams spots it and intercepts. Robertson. And he's forced to go back. Vardiol. And Koundé. Now it's Romario. Messi. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet.
Arsenal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Can he finish? Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's getting a few rounds of applause from around the touchline, but he's angry with himself, really angry.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Messi, looking to play him in. It's Neymar! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's managed to gift it back. And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway.
Well, when it comes to strikers, Peter, you're not going to get much better than this man, Eto'o. Fast, strong, energetic.
And of course with a medal collection to prove it all.
Yeah, and another outstanding quality of his is leadership. He's such a respected character on and off the pitch, and never one to shirk his defensive duties either.
Well, they could break here. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Hazard. And this is Torres. Torres! Neymar. And it's Griezmann. Chouameni. And Neymar. Robertson. Van Dijk. Pirlo. Milan finding their passes. Now it's Haaland. And this is Hazard, out towards the flank. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Chance! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Still goalless at the moment. Pirlo. Now it's Torres. It's a good ball out wide. Haaland. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fernando Torres. And it's Hazard. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's in a good position. And a chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Eto'o. Fernando Torres.
Arsenal can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Robertson. Great run on the overlap here. Lofted in. That has been knocked clear. Vieira. Now it's Neymar.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Eto'o. Cafu cuts it out. Now it's Haaland. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Eto'o. Neymar. And it's Pirlo. Griezmann. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Played into space, and he's in on goal! And he shoots! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. Thinks about the shot. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Well read, nice interception. Looking for the run. Look at the space here, and Torres! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Going to be disappointed with that. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Rijkaard to Hazard. Hazard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Haaland has found the net here, of course.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Cafu carries the ball down the right. That's that, the end. Arsenal are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. The wait had become maddening for Argentina fans. 28 years since their last major title. They finally managed it, and it was, of course, largely down to this man.
Yeah, and they won it in the best way possible against Brazil, in Brazil. Okay, it wasn't exactly a classic match by any means, but still, they did it.
It's the significance of it, of course. If there was ever any doubt as to this man's commitment to the cause, that game went a long way in proving it simply wasn't the case. Bullish header! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And here's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Adams gets across to intercept that. Torres. Ruben Diaz gets over and intercepts. And it's Messi. Now he's got space here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Foot in. Cafu. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, oh, they could be caught out here. And back to the keeper they go. Ruben Diaz. It's a searching pass. Thinks about the shot. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Luis Suarez, and here's Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Germany look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yes.
And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And he's gone looking for safety. Costa Curta, and it's Bellingham. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Davids was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking to play him in. He is just caressing the ball. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Join me in wishing all
Well,
the
after
best
45
for
minutes, it
members
is
of our fan
still
club
goalless.
celebrating
A
their
change
wedding
perhaps
anniversary
after
today.
half-time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 14, Hazard. Coming on to
Here we go
replace
again,
him
then.
is number 10.
So neither side has
Messi.
yet broken through. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, no joy this time. Not the most convincing of passes. Germany finding their passes. Can he get it through? Big chance! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Played back in. That's been cut out, well played. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Germany appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Germany have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, super find.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again. Luis Suarez! Nicely aimed pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Messi. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is a nice touch. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Messi. Looking for options for movement. Cross from... He rises! So close to drawing level.
I don't think he can quite believe he didn't capitalise on that. He clearly fancied his chances.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's gone back to the keeper.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Costa Corta. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
everybody,
A clear
and welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients
match.
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I've always liked the look of this guy, Son, who's been on the European scene since his teens and has evolved into a player who's tactically indispensable. His pace and how good he is in positive transitions makes him perfect for a counter-attacking team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much that he gets big. He will be livid with himself. Some good work on the right flank here. Rijkaard. And it's De Bruyne. Played into space. That's a nicely shaped ball. Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Dunk is always looking to break lines. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Quick look, then plays it in. Here comes another cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. Kashima Antlers were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Son Heung-min. That's a cute ball. And the through ball. That is good alertness. Son Heung-min. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Nicely weighted ball. Cafu. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Ah, that's a fine interception. Robertson. Looking for options for movement. Not much subtlety about that challenge. He's in a good position here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels. Well, that'll have created more work for the boss. He's got to adjust this half-time team talk and lift the spirits of his star man now, Peter.
So one moment, and it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the
Please
break.
make sure to watch the screen for
The own goal
information
was symptomatic
bulletin from the
of their
regional
first
police
half
department.
performance. They're not at it.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Mbappe. Coming on to replace him is
Here we go again.
number 4,
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, can he get onto this? Adams makes the interception. And it's De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? Arsenal do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Great vision. Haaland receives it in a good position here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That looks a cracking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Chooses to deal with it himself. The message is clear, none shall pass. Adams calmly anticipates. Now it's Haaland. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, good-looking ball. Neymar! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne. De Bruyne tries making a foray down the right. Cross from Cafu. Gets his head on it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
And here's Torres. Crunching tackle. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's an Arsenal free kick.
Yeah, this could well be defining when you're looking back on events.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 22, Fernando Torres. Coming on the field is number 18, David
Neymar!
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Neymar making good progress on the right hand. It's a mighty effort! Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. Devoid of any complexity, but boy was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
And De Bruyne! Arsenal have their second corner now. And he thumps it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
And he's managed to get free. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cafu.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Now it's Villa. Here's a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Villa actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Cleared without hesitation. And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening.
match.
The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Neymar, that's a shade optimistic. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Alisson. He's an excellent shot stopper, Peter, first and foremost, but he's just as good at creating chances as he is snuffing them out. He can spread the ball out quickly to both wings, whether it be with an accurate long pass or a quick throw, and that places him in the top order of the world's keepers.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And Torres! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Cafu is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Has a look up and drives it forward. Tries to play it through. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Shot could be... There's the shot! He scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Tries to pass it through. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Torres. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh! And he thumps it clear. Cafu gets across to intercept that. And it's Neymar. Well, that looks a good ball through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had it taken off him. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. And we're off again. Neymar. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. Cafu plays it in. Oh, we expected better. And a chance! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Mbappe. Time and again they are repelled. Can he get it through? Mbappe. And it's Fernando Torres. And this is Raul. Raul has been caught there, it's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? Just too high. Neymar, Costa Curta, kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Strong running down that left flank. And it's Bellingham. He's had a shot! And he's lifted it over.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
And they've got a throw. Neymar. Bellingham. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. Quick look, then plays it in. Alisson claims it without any fuss.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Neymar. It's Neymar! Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Now it's Raul. Now there's a fine ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Cannavaro gets it clear. Bellingham.
2 added minutes
He's going to be
have been
disappointed with
indicated.
that.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Raul. And there goes the final whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and
The
welcome
fans
to
have pulled
today's
out all the
match.
stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Over to the left. Now it's Forlan, and he's being shifted off it. Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. He's having a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Cleared without complication. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he welcomes it in. And this is just the goalkeeper to beat. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
And here's Forlan. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Quality ball. Could move up a gear here. And he plays one through. Raul. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed into the box.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Raul producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Raul. Great ball, and he's in. Neymar! Good first touch, and almost as good a second.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Bellingham does really well there. He is strong. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Bellingham. Bout of passing here, really. It's Raul! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence. Great defending, strong and determined. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
It's admirable, but ultimately...
Applies the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? It's their second corner of the game. It's a mighty effort! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bellingham is offering a right smile there.
It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 1 minute
Well,
added
quality
time.
clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Raul. And this is Torres. And claimed it back swiftly. That's a good ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a throw. Tries to pass it through. Played in deep. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try...
Forlan is on his own. Now it's Hullet.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Mbappe! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
We have got
Fernando
changes
Torres.
here from both sides, in
Number
fact.
10, Mbappe. Number 7, Bellingham. Coming on the field.
Muller.
Number 8.
Passing
Erling
is
Haaland.
crisp and sharp.
Number 18.
And still, we
David
await the
Villa.
first breakthrough.
Number 11.
Good
Hazard.
running, strong and
Substitutions
purposeful.
taking place.
Looking for the run. And he's quick to snatch it back. He is through here. Shapes to suit.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Muller. And this is Owen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Muller. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely aimed pass. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Out towards the flank. Looking to go deep. Terrific header! Oh, yes! It's there! And that's got to be it! That has got to be it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And Puskas! Same again, same out. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock
everybody,
horns.
and welcome
This
to
is
today's
football
match.
at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And that gets things running.
Well, there's a big game player, if ever there was one.
Iniesta, universally admired. So what do we expect from him today, Jim?
Well, he's the master of time and space, Peter. He finds those little pockets in dangerous areas, moves the ball forward, taking people in the narrowest of spaces and delivers precision balls. And he does it pretty much better than anyone else. Class.
Chance for a shot! Oh, good-looking ball. He has found a way through. Oh no, what has happened here? Crossing. Gets his head on it! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, it's come to nothing. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, crap. And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Quality ball. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk tries to clear. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And this is Raul. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Manchester United look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Vinicius Junior is in a really good position out wide. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Park Ji-sung, who does have an assist to his name. Park Ji-sung, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Looking for options for... Takes a shot! That's going to go a long way. Park Ji-sung. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Diogo Costa gets his hands on it. And we've reached half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Fernando Torres. It's Neymar! Neymar! What about that one? He's got himself an absolute peach. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And a trademark move ends with the... And he shoots! Vinicius Junior duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Manchester United go into the lead. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? He won't be happy with that one. And it's Iniesta. Rummenigge is onto this. Threads one in. Look at the space here. Fernando Torres is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Vinicius Junior receives it in a wide position. Maicon has it in a wide position. Maicon is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Rummenigge. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 19.
We have got changes here from
Vinicius
both sides, in
Junior.
fact.
Number 22, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Number 18, Iniesta. Number 17,
Oh, delicate chip through.
Jisung.
Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Villa.
Number 7,
Great chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Now it's Haaland. No way through. Godzilla. Can he get it through? David Villa. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. So, and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Just a quick announcement.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The
everybody,
game yet
and
to kick
welcome
off.
to today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. So here is the master craftsman, the arch schemer, the distributor-in-chief, Andrea Pirlo.
And I imagine he's already thinking of ways to pull all the strings from that deep line position of his.
He's great, isn't he? The vision he has, the way he can see and measure everything in front of him.
Yeah, it's just fair to say that he's always that one step ahead of his opponents.
Milan looking to pass their way through. Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And that is expertly dealt with. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar. Now it's Raul. Oh, no joy this time. Gavi. Gavi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cafu defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Now it's Cruyff. Gavi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Fernando Torres. Now that's well seen too. And it's Gavi. Messi looking for the run. Shoots! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That is a brilliant interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good take in a good area.
Milan have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Time and again they are repelled. There's the whistle for half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has
And
to
now,
resist
I'd just
change
like to
at
read
this
out our
stage.
fan club members who are celebrating their birthdays today. Substitution on the field. Number 7, Bellingham. Number 10,
And we're off
Mbappe.
again.
Coming on the field.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that
He's going for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
That has been knocked clear. That's a throw. Rijkaard. It's Pirlo. Quality ball. And this is Batistuta. It's a pretty loose pass. Azar. Neymar. Knocks it into space. And the shot! Well, now it's in he goes again. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pirlo, he's found a way through. Great challenge, time to perfection. Van Dijk. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Van der Ven gets it clear. And it's played forward. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pirlo. Batistuta. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that's put paid to a promising move. It's Raul! A ripper from Raul! One more for his glittering collection! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Face to face with the keeper. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. Milan clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Van der Ven cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Passing nice and neat. Chance for a shot!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
It's played through for him. Roll, received, shot at goal! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Azar, oh, good read. Now it's Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that is it. The equaliser just wouldn't come. It is over. One of those games that many would have felt no... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success, but this team knows what it's doing, and I think we're going to see that reflected.
Plays it in low.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Conte.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Guti. And here's Aubameyang.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Now it's Mbappe. Knocks it into space. Guti.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeper, it's roll! And for a moment, time stood still. Rijkaard. Now Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Neymar receives it in a wide position. He's got full. It's in! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Aubameyang. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Mbappe.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Conte. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Conte! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And here's Raul. Can he get on the end of this? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Raul. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And
on the evidence of what we've seen, they reward their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now, and we get some free-flowing football.
Good ball, good take. Kante gets into a good position. Raul threads one in. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Kante. Bellingham. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Raul going face-to-face with his great run. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number
Now it's
22,
Haaland. Aims
Schneider.
beyond the defence.
Substitution.
Conte. White. And it's Guti. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Look at the space. And the finish! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Haaland clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
He rises! It's bounced back off the post. He can get that clear. And the shot! David Villa! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. He has given that the lot. Bang!
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Raul. Raul! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Rijkaard. Has a look and place it forward. Rice. Tries to pass it through.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Takes a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. No, again there's no way through. Now this could be a chance. They want to be quick to recover this. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And Torres! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Pretty robust defending.
Tries to play it through. That looks a good ball through. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now that looks a decent ball, and this is Messi. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Shevchenko. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar plays it in. That'll be a throw. Very nearly half an hour gone here. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! They've done it! And just like that, he's into double figures now. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Fernando Torres! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
So will they make it count again? Rijkaard is there, and he can get that clear. And that's aimed into the middle. Cleared away. He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Torres looking to penetrate up, and Torres! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Scholes. It's a really well-measured ball.
Time.
Oh, good spread. Oh, no joy this time. Rice. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we've reached half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Substitution on the field.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Number 8.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, what has happened here? Neymar. Torres. And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
And the finish! And he gets rid in a hurry. Cafu. Can he get on the end of this? And he was quick to react. So their fourth corner of the game. He's got full. That's going to go a long way. Cafu. Van Balten clears. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's got away. Torres! In he goes again. Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Fernando Torres.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Manchester United take the lead.
18,
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Substitution in progress.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Aims beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Robertson cuts it out into the last quarter of an hour. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He has found a way through. Manchester United finding their passes. It's it! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Gets a good foot in there. Neymar. The final 5 minutes. He's having a go! Oh, glorious! That is a special one! A finish right from the top draw! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
And we're done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running.
There he is, the one they call the Divine Ponytail.
Well, that is his trademark, isn't it?
Yeah, and everything connected to that ponytail is footballing perfection. His guile, his passing, and his goals are things of legend.
Guti. Distributed tidily. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. It's run loose here. And it's Messi. That's Guti. Roberto Baggio.
Pretty robust defending.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Guti. shooting chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Cafu. Now it's Stoichkov. Hit into the middle.
That's good defensive concentration.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Batistuta. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Guti. No goals as yet. Looking for the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Rice. And it's Neymar. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rodri. And it's Guti. Now Costa Curta. And here's Owen. Played out to the right. It's a promising position. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. That is a crunching tackle. Decent chance! Hits off target and by quite a way. Neymar, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. Now it's Owen, spread out to the left. He's picked his way through, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And here's the chance to counter. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Costa
There will
Curta.
be 1 minute added time.
And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. That gets things going for the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Cafu fired deep towards the back post.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Costa Curta getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Rodri. Batistuta. And here's Owen. He's through, now is he in? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Against the crossbar. And again. It's in! Just the pick-me-up the whole game needs. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to...
Goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he can clear it away.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well read, and the danger is averted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And it's Messi. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Might be dangerous. And the finish! It's in! They're seeing no way back, but they are level. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.
Goal! Oh, how good is he? A finish right from the top draw, and the comeback is complete. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
5 minutes to add. Oh, it's played into the area. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution.
Cafu picks it up out wide. It's their second corner of the game. And that has been cleared. Played into space. Well, that pass isn't the best. And we're done. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Has a look and plays it forward. Rice. Great vision. Fernando Torres. Adams clears it away. That's gone for a throw-in. Chooses to go back. And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Adams gets rid without sophistication. Alonso. Nice looking ball. Nicely worked.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Can he get it through? Aubameyang. Nice control. Still goalless. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cafu. And here's Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Aubameyang gets flagged offside. And here's Mbappe. That is good alertness. He's in a great position here. Tunisia with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good take. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So the first moment of real significance.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, this looks sharp. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And it's played it. He rises! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
No, that was never going to make it. It's a good spell of possession, this.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. Fernando Torres. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he thumps it clear. Raul, he can run onto that. Oh, he's been caught, tries a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. So that's 2 now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, they've got it again. Aubameyang. No way through there. Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rice. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Xavi Alonso.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Or at least real chance! It's in! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So the lead now is 2.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Tunisia finding their passes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. It's Neymar! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rice. Good running, strong and purposeful. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Neymar. Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Bullish header! It's hit the upright. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, that's well spotted. Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked out the run. Caught offside that time. And the referee brings it to a close. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination.